Head up!
2 weeks ago, we began the most ambitious social experiment since My Fair Lady. We reopened an old-fashioned ladies' finishing school to re-educate 10 of Britain's most notorious ladettes.
It's not funny.
They thought it would be one big party. But now they've learnt that this regime is no joke.
There is absolutely no hope.
And 4 of the ladettes have already been expelled. This week, the girls are invited to a grand country house weekend. It's a minefield of complicated etiquette. First, they need to look the part.
I feel like bloody monkey. I hate it.
Then they'll have to learn how to behave.
What we're going to talk about is sexual etiquette.
For some, it will be an opportunity to shine, while for others, it will end in disgrace.
You lucky girls, you're perfect to bed with me right now.
And yet another girl will have to leave Eggleston Hall.
What do we get? Thrown back at us? Failure.
It's the 3rd week of term at Eggleston Hall Finishing School. At breakfast, the girls discover an invitation.
Delighted if you could join us for black tie dinner and overnight stay at our home on Friday the 9th of April.
Preparing for a formal country house weekend is the biggest challenge the ladettes have faced so far.
Hang on, we're going overnight stay. We've got to be on best behaviour from 4 p.m. till the next morning.
And I tell you what, I think if you get hammered and anything, I think that'll be it.
Hi, Angie.
Hello, nice to see you.
To see you. Hello, how are you?
Whether they can behave like ladies remains to be seen, but at least they can look the part. And Principal Jean Broke-Smith has invited Stephen Way and his team of hairdressers to give the ladettes the classic debutante look.
We want to tame you a little bit.
Right.
So all this sort of London sort of, you know, like, let's be funky stuff.
It's got to go.
Yeah, because you need to be more elegant.
Okay.
Elegance is a new concept for Rachel Carter-Eagleton.
Well, if there's men in the room, I'd usually start perving, and I just forget where I am and how I need to act.
She's been sent to finishing school by her parents, who are desperate for her to acquire some polish.
I want to do this because I want to prove to my old man that I can be a lady.
Well, I don't like her accent. It's so South London. It cuts you to the ground. My God.
I don't think you could ever take the South London girl out of me, but maybe you could put a bit of lady in me. Just do what you got to do, I don't care. I can't really say I don't know, you just got to do it.
By now, the ladettes are used to wearing twin sets, court shoes and A-line skirts. But this makeover is a radical change to their identity.
I feel like bloody monkey. I hate it. I've got a wig on. It's disgusting. It's making the piss. They can't, seriously. Do you know what I mean? This is just not right. It's being a lady and it's making it like a stupid old granny. And I don't want it.
The makeover is revealing an unexpected streak of vulnerability in these brash young women.
The best way to do it is obviously get rid of some of the limbs.
I'm not staying long, I'm telling you that now. I'm not being rude, but it is staying long. This is my hair, this is my life.
Jessica Upton has come to finishing school to try and throw off her cheap, brassy image. Over the last 2 weeks, she's severely tried the patience of the staff.
Mate, my personality's gone out the window with my blue hair, my nose ring and my tattoos.
Why are we even beginning to change it then, if you were quite happy with the way it was before?
You tell me. I feel sick. I feel physically sick.
Listen to me. I've been trying to say this.
I know.
And it's really important. Where are you? What are you doing?
I know.
Here.
I know.
If you want to be you know, where you're from and like, hang out, go to clubs and do that and be all trendy, then we'll cut it trendy, but what's the point in that?
I'm still 22.
I know you are.
Not 50.
But classic...
is granny. Classic is granny, that's what I know.
Hello, Rachel. Come and sit down.
News of Rachel's outburst has reached Jean Broke-Smith, and she's been summoned to the principal's office.
I think you look fantastic.
Do you?
It looks softer, and it looks certainly more the way that I wanted you to be.
Okay.
Because the other way was very brassy.
They just took away me today.
Oh,
The
I think
old
you're going to
me.
be a far better me.
That's what but to me, the blonde me, the hair, that was me. And then taking that away was just emotional.
We're going to make a lady of you.
But in some cases, the transformation is remarkable. None more so than for gasfitter Michelle.
It's unbelievable. Oh, fantastic. Wow.
Oh my gosh, it looks better.
I've got one of them bands now with a feather to come out for Friday.
I tell you, I can't believe I'm looking at the same people when they walked into the hall. I cannot believe it. You are completely and utterly different. All you do is just don't open your mouths yet.
Now do it with a B.
The girls are expected to wear bone props at all times and to practice elocution for at least 10 minutes every day. But Kate Forrester doesn't think there's been enough progress, and this week she decides to get tough.
Hey, pa.
Not good. There hasn't been practice, has there? You couldn't find your way around there at all. Mimi.
That was...
Mimi.
I haven't practiced, I'll
No,
admit it.
I'm afraid it's a £20 fine for not doing homework. Let's move on. We'll start with you, Claire. Let's start with the no.
No. No.
No. No.
Hayley.
Yes?
Well done.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
No one finds it harder than Hayley. The Cockney, who works as a PA, was nominated for the finishing school by her boss, specifically because of her strong accent and foul mouth.
I was brought up in the East End, it ain't my fault, is it?
No, but we're turning you into
a lady. This was the biggest hurdle of all, I tell you.
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
But at least Hayley has the right attitude, unlike Jessica, who objects to wearing her bone prop.
No, keep it on the string.
I'll put it back on the string afterwards.
No, I should keep it on, honestly, because otherwise you're going to have to keep putting the thing down. And
It's choking me.
no, put it round your neck.
I'll throw up, it's not a problem.
You won't. Put it round your neck. Jessica, fine. Not enough progress made.
Well, we haven't got to get it. I'd just like to say that we haven't got 5 minutes to even have a shower.
Oh, you poor little hard-done-by creatures. Do you want to manage to last the course or not? Don't take it personally. Come on.
Well, I can't be.
Jess, I know it's hard. I know. Yes, you can. Come on. Because we're going to do it.
Okay, can I just go warm my face, please?
2 minutes. Go on. Deep breath. Go now. Deep breath. Shh, shh, shh. Right, Mimi. Let's see her. Go.
We're just being suppressed. Now, Jess was either going to floor her or cry.
I thought I'm even going to scream at her.
Yeah,
she keeps
you
going
do.
shush, shush, shush,
Yeah.
shush, and I'm like,
The only way we express ourselves is through swearing and shouting.
And we're not allowed to do that because it costs you money.
Exactly. I'm 20 quid down.
And then I ain't got no money.
What's going on?
Bollocks.
Jessica has been summoned to see Jean Broke-Smith.
hello.
Come in.
The principal has heard about her behaviour in class, but is pleased with Jessica's new look.
Now you've got a softer, more feminine hairstyles, more of a ladylike hairstyle. Are you going to be a different you?
I am going to be different me.
Tell me.
I don't know, it seems like everyone said I'm more approachable now with lighter hair because it lightens up.
Yes, well, you were very like this at first, weren't you?
Shocking.
I just think you look totally different now. I'm really pleased because I want to see a softer you. Are you up? You really are up for this one.
To curry favour with the principal, Jessica is prepared to go even further.
Gather round, girls. This is the passing of the blue Ladette.
She has agreed to a ritualistic burning of her hair extension.
Right, it's a prayer for the blue Ladette. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Well done, you. I'm really proud of you doing that. Because that's quite something. I know you feel quite sensitive about it.
That's my rebellious streak. Just
I
got
know
off the
that's
shoot.
your rebellious streak.
What we're going to talk about is sexual etiquette. First of all, I want to know how many of you are in a relationship. Great. 0. Not one of you. You're going to a party. Tell me how you feel you should behave. You're going there with an intention of having a good time, aren't you?
Pulling.
Claire has plenty of experience of that. The amateur pole dancer has been sent to finishing school by her parents, who are desperate for her binge drinking and promiscuity to end.
When you say pulling, you mean you're going to find somebody and...
Chat them up and...
And chat them up and...
Snog them.
And snog
Take them home.
And tell me something, does that work?
No, it doesn't.
No, okay. Does anybody else agree with that way of behaving?
Usually I end up wearing beer goggles and find men completely attractive.
What's a beer goggle?
Drunk.
After a few drinks, April's personality is unrecognisable. The nurse turns into a wild, irresponsible exhibitionist.
Why do you do that? What are you trying to achieve?
I have no idea.
It's a question of putting a value on yourself. And if you make yourselves sheep, then men are going to take advantage of it. They're going to love it, absolutely. But they're not going to call again.
I totally agree with what you're saying, but I just wanted to make me go and pinch a bloke's bum is just harmless fun.
Why don't you like me saying it cheapens you?
No, because we're not cheap.
Excuse me, if you go up to a guy and you pinch his bum, that's cheap.
So you've never done that?
You've never done that?
Ever, ever, ever?
No.
Never, ever.
If you take it very, very slowly, it makes that man more and more interested. And all the time it is building up energy. What does happen eventually is that energy will explode. And it will explode when the time is right. And if you have ever tried that, I have to tell you it's the best sex you could ever have in your life. Okay?
I've acted a complete and utter tart, slapper, and all I've got back is being treated like one. And that's when I just thought, you know, Claire, man, you've got to sort it out.
And a lot of what she said has really inspired me to go, actually, yeah, like, you know, what the hell was I doing?
I just thought, you know, come on, Claire, time for a change. Because if you carry on the way you're going, you're never going to get a nice man. Never, ever.
With the country house weekend approaching, the girls need something special to wear, and the staff have arranged an outing to a dress shop.
Oh, it's too white. I'm going to get it on, by the way. Too light and dark for me.
Like a big meringue.
They've been instructed to select classically elegant evening dresses to match their new hairstyles.
Oh my God!
It's the BAP situation again. I can't get these sorted out.
This is my personality going crazy.
No, it's a black tie dinner though, isn't it?
It's not black tie dinner.
No, they'll say that you're not adhering to the rules.
Where's my boobs gone?
But some of the ladettes are still finding it hard to come to terms with their new image.
We can get me this. Come on.
Nice.
Put the chest
Hey! You have got to get that dress. You have got to get that just to scare the life out of Miss Brooke-Smith.
I'd just be like, I've got my cocktail dress, it's black.
She would actually have a heart attack. I do actually honestly believe.
I like it. I do really like it. I'm going with it. Going with it, definitely. And it fits on top. If I just have my bra and chicken fillets in, it'd be even better.
Back at Eggleston Hall, Claire feels confident enough in her choice of dress to play a practical joke on the principal.
And
Mrs. Brokesmith, sorry to interrupt. I've got my outfit on, and bear in mind that none of the dresses properly fitted me.
Fine. I'll be out in about 2 seconds. Do you want to go in the common room? Oh my goodness me. You're not really wearing that. You're not.
No, I'm not. It's just
you are dreadful. I don't know.
Well, it would certainly make an indelible impression. The boots are not exactly green wellies.
No.
It's just not really right for the country.
Right.
The dress fitting has revealed another thing about the girls' clothes that needs to be sorted out. June Kenton from Rigby and Peller used to lecture at Lucy Clayton's finishing school. She's come here to overhaul the Ladette's underwear.
They're hanging out, aren't they? Once gravity calls, that is it. Can you come out, please? That is super. How does that feel?
Feels comfortable.
Could you have a look at yourself, please?
I like that, that's pretty.
Look at her. Isn't that wonderful? Always wear an underwire bra. Grab what you've got and bring it to the front, because some of you haven't got that much. I'm staggered.
The girls are beginning to realise that dressing like ladies needn't mean looking like frumps.
This is so sexy. This
You can see
bra.
my nipples.
Do you want the truth? If she doesn't buy this bra, I'm going to commit suicide.
Is this a 36B?
No, this is a 34C.
Oh, I'm a C. Bring it on. I like this game.
5, 6, 7.
Preparing for the weekend isn't the only challenge faced by the Ladettes.
It will be great. You can see it's got lovely lines, that, can't you? It's my little...
Lessons continue throughout the week, and the girls must show progress in all subjects if they are to avoid expulsion. And the curriculum is becoming increasingly difficult.
So this is what we're aiming for by the end of today's lesson, to be at this sort of stage. So it really will take the 2 inches off your waist, push you all up a little bit and give you some sort of super duper bust line.
But it's classic cookery with Rosemary Schrager that presents the biggest hurdle.
I'm going to show you what to do.
He's alive.
Is he really still alive? Please don't stroke him.
Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm now going to kill him off because we have to do it quickly. And I'm going to tell you exactly where to do it. Okay, Claire, come on, when you look, we must do
I'm
this.
not going to look. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Last week was enough for me. I'm not going to do that. And I mean it. I can't kill things. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
Well, this has to be done, Claire.
Then I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Come on, Claire, turn round. Come on, you can close your eyes. Just turn round and close your eyes. You've literally got to take your knife. You've got to put it into the cross like this. And you've got to go down very quickly. Okay. Right, I'm now going to put it straight into the boiling water. It's rolling, boiling. Now I'm just going to get the others out now.
We've never killed anything in our life, and I don't think we were about to start now. Oh, I can't do this.
Are they dead?
Are they dead?
I knew it. I knew it. Well, Claire,
But the practical joke has a purpose. The Ladettes are so relieved they won't have to kill the lobsters that cutting them up will be easy.
You're going to learn how to dress a lobster. First things first, you bang it on the top. That's your job for now. So off you go. Okay, Claire, let's go for it. In the middle, that's it, well done. That's it, keep going.
I honestly thought I was going to pass out and walk out the class. I thought, I can't do this. I really can't do this. But then again, Miss Schrager helped me get through it and overcome it.
She has come on leaps and bounds as a person. When she came through the door, I really didn't think she would last a week. There was something almost raw with her, a bit like taking the lobster from sauce. We were taking her from sauce and transforming her into something, a sort of swan, which is incredible.
I've proven myself that I can do it, but it took balls of steel, big balls of steel.
Okay, girls, now, when you arrive at the dining room, there is going to be a table plan. Look at the table plan.
It's Thursday night, and the girls have one last vital class with Liz Brewer before the country house weekend.
Now, the first thing you do when you sit down, do you know what it is? Napkin. Napkin!
Tomorrow evening, the girls will be expected to negotiate their way through a minefield of etiquette.
How would you eat your bread?
I understood.
Okay, and what would you do?
I'd do the same, but I have a feeling that for some unknown reason you
No,
usually know.
Jessica, I want you to tell me, not try and think, how am I going to get the right answer here? I want you to tell me, what would you do?
I'd use my hands.
Okay, what you do not do is cut it. If you take a roll, you break it. You don't cut it.
But bread rolls will be the least of their problems. The menu will include delicacies, and Jessica only eats chicken, beef or chips.
So tonight, Jessica, you are going to just try a little bit.
I'm sorry, but I've done it.
If you don't, I have to tell you, you're insulting your hostess. Cut it. If you don't, if you really can't eat it, but you haven't even tried it, if you really can't eat it, take it off and eat the vegetables underneath it.
I don't eat vegetables.
Very well, Jessica, so you're refusing to eat. What is a loyal toast? A loyal toast is loyalty to the reigning monarch, okay?
Sorry?
So, who do you think it is?
I don't know.
You don't know who the king or queen of this country is?
Sorry, mother.
She's dead.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
No, at all.
No, I don't watch the news. I don't read the paper, I don't watch the news. I've got enough problems in my
So
life.
Jessica doesn't know we have a Queen Elizabeth in this country. I thought Jessica behaved appallingly. She was quite determined she was not going to try. And because of that, I mean, I put a big black mark against her. Between mouth.
Her say goes at the end of the day, and if she's automatically got a problem with me, guaranteed I'm booted out on Saturday. Yes, of course I want to stay. I don't want to go home a failure, thank you. I want to prove my point. I've come here to be a lady, and I will be one, whether she likes it or not.
The country house weekend is taking place at a stately home in the North Yorkshire Dales. When the Ladettes arrive late on Friday afternoon, Sir John and Lady Ropner, their hosts, are there to greet them.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you, Sir John.
Lovely to meet you.
Rachel.
The girls have come to the party with Liz Brewer, who will be assessing their performance at each stage. But they will also be under observation from below stairs. The butler and maid are under instructions to report back on any misdemeanours.
On you go, up the stairs.
Over the next 24 hours, everything they've learned about etiquette will be put to the test.
Me and you are going to get lost, kid.
Yes, I think we are.
Yes, we're going to the round room.
Oh my goodness. It's bigger than my flat. Right, must hang dress up straight away.
No, you'll maybe come up and empty your bags.
Oh, right.
Just leave your bags, yes.
Oh, okay.
The girls have been told not to help the staff and not to tip them until the weekend is over.
Should we do that? Come on. Do we need to do that? I don't know. What do we... do you want us to do that?
Oh, it's okay, Anne. Thank you. It's okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
But there's worse to come. Liz Brewer has decided to spot-check Hayley and Jessica's suitcase.
Is this how it was?
Yeah.
This is disgraceful. Inside out?
Yeah, that was mostly, the tops were all inside out.
I wonder if they've done this deliberately. I mean, this is ridiculous. What a mess. And of course there are two girls packed together and you've got to sort out whose is who, and they're not even separated. I think this is disgraceful.
It's a bit.
Meanwhile, the eligible bachelors are being shown to their rooms in the adjacent wing.
There's a pheasant. Did you bring your... Yeah, I actually brought my 12-bore quick. Unzip the case, Jude.
These gentlemen have met the Ladettes on 2 previous occasions, but never spent the night under the same roof.
I think a lot of people have quite a soft spot for Rachel. She was serving me at supper last time, and I don't know, a lot of the guys seem to be talking about her. She's a really lovely girl. I think a very dry sense of humour, and so it could be a lot of fun. I'm sure there'll be sort of a bit of naughtiness after the lights out with the girls. I don't know. Yeah.
Right, I think I'm ready.
At 8 o'clock, the guests will meet for a champagne reception in the ballroom, and this will be the first big test for the Ladettes.
Yeah.
They must look completely at home in this grand environment, impeccably groomed, with the poise of debutantes.
If the blokes at work could see me now, no one's going to believe this is me. Oh, until I open my mouth, of course.
The transformation of Michelle has certainly been remarkable, but she has had doubts about the motives of the eligible bachelors.
I think what worries me is, apart from my back's falling out this dress, is the fact that they think this is one huge game and that we're their bit of rough. And, you know, you can go home and it's like, yeah, you know, I met this bird, you know, rough as fuck and whatever, and done her. And I would hate for any of the girls, for that to happen to any of the girls. The only person I want to be a bit of rough for is someone who I want to be a bit of rough for. No other bastard.
We're not a bit of rough, all right?
Last week, Jessica took a shine to merchant banker Henry Anderson.
I felt it was, I'm afraid, hot water, but not even hot.
She's keen to look her best this evening.
Jess has got a blatant thing for Henry. She's always had a thing for Henry, but I haven't got... No, none of them are none of my type. None at all. So, you know, no corridor creeping for me tonight, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Goose feather. You know I'm going to be spitting these out into my soup.
They are so thrilled to be here. For Rachel say, because we've been for a walk with the boys already, and I said, wonderful, have you got your condoms? Oh, she said, well, of course we don't need those, do we? Because we've put a value on ourselves.
Nice walk.
Good evening. What do you think?
I think good. I think it's good.
This room's amazing. Hello, good evening. Go and meet
Really nice. Cute. I think they're fantastic. They've all made such a good effort, and with their hair and dresses and everything, they've done really well.
And they feel
such
good.
a
What was so
transition.
nice is they feel good. I mean, the amount of them said to me, I feel really good, elegant, which is lovely.
I think underneath it all, they're really nice girls.
And I've found a way to wear my hair that I love.
Rachel just is in a very simple black dress. Just it's very, very relaxed, very easy, very natural.
My eyes are... When I use words over 2 syllables, it goes over my head.
Really? Oh, that's all right.
I thought that actually Jessica looked very good. I thought that the red flowing dress suited her very well. I thought she looked stunning.
Well, this was built on in the 1800s. It's silk on the walls, it's a fortuny fabric. Nothing's been changed. It's what they call faded elegance, like most of us live from.
Has it been more difficult to do the dress or easier?
Only the lessons. The lessons.
Has it been more difficult?
Yeah. So we couldn't cook an egg 2 weeks ago, and now we're cordon bleu cookery.
What I've tried to impress upon them is don't just stay with the person you know. Move around, do the role, chat to everyone. and talk about what they've been doing, try and practice their conversation, and they're doing splendidly. They really are trying. I mean, it's just thrilling to listen to them.
Tom, I've got a question. If I could interrupt, I want to ask who you're going to choose to take in.
I was going to take in Rachel.
Fisticuffs. No.
We can just find out here.
We'll take this outside, shall we?
Sorry to interrupt.
Jessica, may I escort you through to supper?
Rachel, can I take you for supper?
The girls have got off to a flying start, but the meal itself presents numerous pitfalls.
It's difficult for me to get it under fork. Is there any trick to this?
As every lady knows, asparagus should be eaten with the fingers, not with a knife and fork. But Rachel has the perspicacity to take her cue from one of the gentlemen.
I've always found asparagus tastes so much better if you drench it in butter.
Jessica has drawn the short straw. She's seated opposite Lady Ropner, just one along from Liz Brewer, and can only manage a mouthful of asparagus.
Did you try it? I did try it. I didn't like it, but I tried. I don't want to offend anyone though.
How did you train to become a gas fitter?
I left school and I started working for British Gas.
How many people on the course?
60. And we all got split up into groups of about, I think it was about 20, and I was the only girl.
Was it residential?
Yes.
How did that work out?
Wonderful.
Was it?
Had an absolute riot.
Different man every night for 2 months.
No.
So have you been serviced recently?
The next course is consommé. By now, Liz Brewer is becoming irritated by Jessica's refusal to eat.
Try another spoon. Just one. Do I get extra points? I do. The spoonful, shall I? Big one or a little one? That's a big one.
It was probably better if you hadn't even done it. Oh, I didn't listen to what I said last night. Remember what I said about soup?
Do apologise. Do apologise.
What did you like about it? It's so delicious.
It's not that. I mean, by all means, it's been gourmet cooked. But I am, like I said, I'm only used to things in my mouth that I've tasted before. If I taste something different, it's a psychology reaction. I'll spit it back out.
Well, I believe you, but millions wouldn't. You don't know.
There's no argument to bring to the table. It's fine, honestly. I've tried it.
Well,
I'm going to knock her out.
By the end of the meal, Jessica has reached the end of her tether.
This is going to come to fucking blows, so someone needs to speak to her. I'm not having someone degrade me in front of ladies and sirs, in front of gentlemen. I'm sorry, no.
As the ladies retire to the ballroom, a showdown looks unavoidable.
Do you know I've had to put up with this for 48 hours?
You've got to leave it.
I need to speak to Mrs. Brooksmith because she is going to fuck me out tomorrow.
It's not the time or the place. Just leave it.
Jessica is determined to have it out, but at the last minute, common sense prevails.
Jessica.
Stop. Head up. Smile on your face. Stop it.
I want to stick to you.
No. Don't you dare give her the satisfaction.
Oh, I'm not going to
think
Claire,
let's go.
Your man.
Are you ready?
By midnight, the party has moved through to the billiard room.
Right, get the white ball.
But Sir John's favourite game involves considerably more physical contact than billiards or snooker.
Get a bit closer. Oh, hello. Sir John.
My goodness.
By now, Claire is well and truly plastered, and her conversation is becoming obscene.
Everyone fucks. Fucking proper.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah. For a sake, right?
Now, do you all know who you're following?
Yes.
You can either sober yourself up and apologise and go, look, I really did seriously drink too much, but I've redeemed myself and prove that you're not. Or you can think, fuck it, and drink yourself into a stupor and just act like an atom. It's your call.
My call is enjoy yourself, darling.
But Claire has managed to charm Liz Brewer, and she turns a blind eye to her over-the-top behaviour.
Love was sneaking up behind me. I wasn't ready for his sneaky ways.
By 2 a.m, the Ropners have gone to bed, and love is definitely in the air.
No, I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to do this. I can do it.
But Rachel hasn't forgotten what she was taught in her most important etiquette lesson.
We're going to come what you are. 5 minutes time.
You can cross it out, you cross it over. I'm a very good girl and I'm going to bed.
And we carry you after your bed.
There's no point running away. Skies a perfect blue. You saw me coming.
Push it through, push this bit through.
You fell into. You'd better watch your back as I'm sneaking up on you.
I had an amazing evening. Absolutely amazing. And I'd do it all again.
I think they were absolutely fantastic. I mean, they really shone. They were like diamonds coming through that door. And they loved it. They did themselves absolutely proud. They were wonderful.
But as the girls are about to discover, the verdict of their teachers is another matter. At Eggleston Hall Finishing School, 6 ladettes are preparing for an ordeal. One by one, they must face the staff and persuade them that they are becoming ladies.
Rachel!
As always, the price of failure is harsh. When these interviews are over, yet another girl will be expelled, and a taxi has already been summoned to take her away.
Do you think you could become a lady?
Yes, I do. After last night, I definitely do think I can.
The girls are judged not only on their performance at the Country House weekend, but on their progress in all lessons throughout the week.
Speech here. I have got the speech weekly report in here.
Yes.
You know you've got no great ability, and actually you just talking to me just then. What difference was there?
Not a massive.
Absolutely none.
It's the one thing that really lets a woman down in society is when she can't hold her drink.
Yes.
It is taboo. You do not do it.
What a shame you let yourself down yet again. We're all trying very hard with you.
Yeah.
And yet, what do we get? Thrown back at us? Failure.
Just give me the AA number.
Your bag, when it was unpacked, it was shocking. I get the feeling you actually enjoy being truculent.
Go on.
Who the fuck does she think she is? She said that we packed our bags on purpose. She opened my makeup bag, which she's got no right to do.
Jessica, I find, is going nowhere.
Do you feel that you've improved yourself?
I do, actually. Last night I didn't want to get absolutely drunk and make a fool of myself and shout loudly and, you know, flash my knickers or, you know, any of that. I didn't want to do that. It's sort of maybe a bit more refined, hopefully.
You've gone flat. You've applied to hard work. Again, but she's gone flat.
After the teachers have seen all 6 ladettes, it's time to decide their fate.
She can't become a lady. The poor lass, it's just not going to work.
She has a good figure, she has a good face, she's blonde.
I actually think her self-esteem has changed dramatically, and I think that's far more important than the colour of her hair.
By now, the teachers have their favourites, and some sharp differences of opinion have emerged.
She's very, very coolly cunning.
That doesn't mean that she shouldn't be a lady.
She is someone I would have ousted out straight away.
What do you think?
I think she ought to stay.
Well, congratulations on getting as far as the 3rd week. The decisions are becoming harder and harder. Michelle.
As always, Michelle has worked hard. Last night, her grooming and dress sense were praised, and she charmed her host.
So have you been serviced recently?
But she still has many unladylike qualities.
You've got a long way to go still. A really long way. But you have improved tremendously. And I think you want to be a lady. And I think you want to change your life. You can stay. All right? Now, Hayley.
Hayley has also tried hard.
I was brought up in the East End, it ain't my fault, is it?
And she charmed Lady Ropner at the party.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Fantastic dresses.
But Jean Broke-Smith has never warmed to her.
You've got a long way to go in life, actually. We know about the speech. You have got to now take on board that we've got to hear vowels, etc., rather than a milli-jilly of nothing. We are allowing you to stay a little bit longer. Claire.
Last night, Claire got totally plastered and her behaviour was out of control.
Everyone fucks. Fucking proper.
But once again, she's impressed Rosemary Schrager.
That's it, well done. That's it, keep going.
You know what I feel, and the others, about your alcohol.
Yes.
It's really ruining a lot of your chances here. But I particularly like your hair. At this point in time, you can stay. All right?
I'm gonna faint.
But you know, don't take that as if it's easy peasy.
I'm gonna cry because I thought I was...
Jessica.
Jessica has had a bad week. She fell foul of Kate Forrester and Liz Brewer. Last night, an ugly showdown was only avoided after the others intervened.
I believe you, but millions wouldn't. She's a bitch. She needs to be sorted out.
But Jean Broke-Smith has not seen this side of her character and is delighted with her new hairstyle.
I like you, I think you're great, but I think you are an attention seeker.
But I don't think I'm doing it.
You don't know you're doing it.
I don't know.
You really don't. But I think you've got a nice little personality there, so you can stay.
I'm going to cry too.
I don't mind, you can all cry.
April appears to have made real progress this week. She looked great at the party, and Sir John took a noticeable shine to her.
Sir John! My goodness!
But she's made one big mistake. She's failed to curry favour with any of the staff, who've distrusted her ever since her outburst in the village 2 weeks ago.
You fucking poor old bastard!
You started here with an advantage, because you're a very pretty lady. You've got a fantastic figure. Strangely enough, you've travelled this far, but you seem to have died on us somewhere along the line. I'm afraid we're going to have to invite you to leave.
It's fine, it's fine.
You didn't go far enough. All right.
Okay.
Rachel. This week, Rachel got off to a bad start.
It's so horrible.
Can I take you for supper?
But last night she was a hit with one of the bachelors and remembered what she was taught in her sexual etiquette lesson. But Jean Broke-Smith hasn't forgotten her ingratitude about her haircut.
You're still very immature. You know that.
Okay.
You are. And I hope in your future life, whatever you do...
I'm free?
I'm saying that in your future life, you've got to continue with this word sophisticated over your head. But you have improved. I think your hair looks fantastic now.
Thank you.
We're going to allow you to stay a bit longer.
Oh my God. You're sorry.
Mrs. Shaker, over to you.
You have got precisely 20 minutes. All right? 15 minutes to pack and 5 minutes to say goodbye. Do you think April was upset? Really
Yes.
upset?
Oh, yes. Because of the way she
absolutely.
reacted. The fact that she said, oh, that's fine.
I think she was definitely fighting tears.
Because it's blatantly obvious they've got their favourites, which is it's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all, and I don't mind them, to be quite honest, either, because it's just it's quite hard work being here, and it's they say one thing, say we want you to be a lady, and then I think I'm quite good at being a lady, but they obviously, excuse me, don't.
feel like I'm at my wit's end. I really do.
It is. Everyone is
I'm
just
gonna explode soon.
But hey ho, another week of torture and pain.
Yeah, I'm good. Why are you all stood there shaking your heads?
We're all shocked that it's you.
Why are you shocked?
Because we didn't...
They want personality. They want challenges. Do you know what I mean?
Too much of a lady already.
Well, there you go.
Do I see any tears or anything? Is she smiling?
She's smiling. She's totally together. She's a tough cookie, you know.
I think she is.
Take care.
Take care. Well done.
Nice one, brother.